Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the FrostBytez gaming experience. A nice rainy day today. Makes farming a lot easier. Hi there, good morning. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. If you want to get the most out of the ores you find, you'll need a furnace. Just so happens I had an extra set of blueprints lying around. Here, I want you to have them. Cool, we got the blueprints for a furnace. The furnace allows you to smelt metal bars. The bars can be used for crafting, construction, and tool upgrades. When you smelted a few copper bars, consider having me upgrade one of your tools. It can make your work a lot easier. Well, okay, I'm heading home. Take it easy. Alrighty, so if we want to make ourselves a furnace, we're going to need 20 copper ores and 25 stones. Do we even have that, actually? Let's see here. No, actually, we do have the stone, but was it 25 copper ores is what we needed? Oh no, 20. So we actually have enough to go ahead and make one. In fact, let's go ahead and do just that. Perfect. Let's see here. What? Just set you right there for now. We can't really do anything with it at the moment. Also, this little finger pointer is new, and every time I go in the inventory, it immediately drops it to here, and I think it's supposed to be set for, like, controller use or something, so I don't know. This seems new. Oh, this is also new. Dang, I feel like since I last even played this game for the channel, an update happened. My sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the forest lake and the stone tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem, quote unquote. So, smelting. Use your furnace to smelt a copper bar, which I can do that. And let's get ourselves, so we had ourselves a parsnip. That was one of our wild crops, actually. And I already have a parsnip, don't I? I do, and I've even got a gold one at that. Alrighty. Feels weird, like, every single time I see it, like, the way it just jumps like that. That's going to take a while to get used to. And if it's because of the controller... Hang on a second, I'm going to unplug my controller from my computer, because I usually do. Maybe that'll help. I think it did. Okay, that's much better. That is pretty cool for, like, the controller support anyways, so I kind of like that. But I don't know. Like, I try playing it with the controller. I use my Xbox 360 controller, and I don't know, something about the way it just feels. It doesn't feel as smooth for me to control as opposed to using a mouse and a keyboard. Maybe it's because I'm just so used to using a mouse and a keyboard. Specifically with this game at this point, I've never really played it with a gamepad. And again, last time I did, it felt a little bit awkward to me personally, so. But let's get ourselves a good amount of wood here, actually. Since, again, we don't really have to worry. Actually, oh, now that I remember, we actually got a whole lot of gold. But we still got to wait till 9 in the morning anyways, in order to get the next amount of seeds that we plan on getting ourselves. And then go ahead and get to the... What time does the library open anyways? Oh, it's actually open right now. We can go ahead and do that. Let's get set up ahead of time here. And let's see, we'll get a whole lot of parsnips, and let's go ahead. Have another random area for some stuff. Good thing I didn't accidentally hit anything of mine. Like, we'll get a whole bunch of parsnips. And just some other random goodies. Anything that can help get us some more money. I think I'm going to get even some more of the... Oh, what were they? Beans? Green beans is what I have growing over there. Don't fully remember. Alrighty, and the store just opened too. Why do I have clay here? That's not good. Alright, let's go to the library first. To bring me 20... I just got done utilizing my 20... copper ores, and I'm not gonna be heading back in there anytime soon. So me accepting that quest actually is kind of pointless because there's no way I'm gonna get it completed. But hey, what can you do? Alrighty, anything? Ooh, another book. Let's see what this book has in store for us when we hit the library. so let's donate. This is a rather simple one. And doesn't, okay, yeah, again, after a while, he'll actually give you something. All right, the Fisherman Act 1. Text, Gordy, how do you catch so many fish? For me, it takes forever. You must make the choice to become a true fisherman, and over time, your fishing speed will increase. So you're saying that improving my fishing skill will make me fish faster. Correct. One day you may even learn the secret to creating your very own bobbers, improving your mastery even more. Now be gone. So that is something once we get more into fishing will be a lot more apparent anyways. The more you fish, the higher level that you get in your fishing. We've already got level 1, but the higher you go, the faster like you're able to catch the fish. The bar goes up a lot faster. Not to mention that I think it's the red bar, the one that you got to keep the fish in between in order to get the green bar to go up. It gets bigger the higher level you are. Okay, let's see your bean starters. Let's get... Do I really want to get that many? Well, I already did, so yes, I do. Let's go ahead and get ourselves 20 parsnips for now. Let's see here. What did I not get? I think I got everything else. You could also get some other ordeals here. We can get ourselves our saplings, but as you can see, they're pretty pricey, and we're not really going to worry about them until about year 2, I want to say, or until we get a lot more, you know, money coming our way, really. Let's see here. Get ourselves 5 more of those and 2 more of these. Sure, why not? Again, spend as much money as you can because in most cases you'll be making double to quadruple the amount of money that you put into the seeds in the first place. So we just bought ourselves roughly around, what, 1,500 gold worth of seeds. That's going to come out to about anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 gold total. And if we get really lucky and they come out in a high gold quality, then we're even better suited because we'll be getting even more money off of it. Alrighty, let's see here. I got 10 more of these. We gotta make sure that we have some distance, though. Ah, come on. There we go. Or else we're unable to water them. Because you gotta be right next to it. And if we put one in the row over here, wouldn't really have a means to get to it. Let's see here. We got 5 of these. Let's go ahead and just put them wherever. I don't really even care. Let's just have some fun. Sure, why not? A little bit crazy and all over the place. It's killing my OCD a little bit, but not horrible. I think I'll be able to get over it a little bit once I start clearing out more of the trees. And I want to say for the summertime, especially because corn on the cob goes throughout all of fall as well, I'll start being able to dividing them a little bit better, keep better track of it. But for right now, again, the goal is just to have as much as possible so that we can save up as much money as we possibly can for when the summertime rolls around. And then we'll start really looking. By then, you know, our energy would have been utilized to clear out a good amount of space that we could actually be able to, like, have separation between what we have. Whoa, hello there. Prehistoric scapula. Interesting, we'll have to go right back to Gunther. But for the time being, we are actually going to head to the west side of the forest to go have a little chat with that wizard, because he says that he might have a solution to our rat problem. Although we can tell it's obviously not a rat problem, it's obviously an alien infestation problem, but hey, whatever. Let's see what the wizard has for us. Ah, come in. I like your hat. I am Rasmodius, speaker of the arcane truths, meditary between physical and ethereal, master of the 7 elementals, keeper of the sacred you get the point. Basically a lot of fancy stuff that we don't really need to know. And you, Frosty, the one whose arrival I have long foreseen. Why didn't you tell me that ahead of time? You could have called me when I was a kid and be like, yeah, you're going to be here in a bit. Just don't you worry about it. Here, I'd like to show you something. Behold. Ooh, well, look at that rat. He's a summoner. You've seen one before, haven't you? They call themselves the Junimos. The Junimos. Junimos? Junimos? Whatever. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. So you destroyed him. I'm not sure why they've moved to the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. That's good. Let's give him the letter. Or at least what we saw there. You found a golden scroll written on an unknown language. Most interesting. Stay here. I'm going to see for myself. I'll return shortly. Can you teach me that? That'd be very helpful. Actually, later on, we do have a means of doing that. I found the note. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. Well, the Junimos are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. So then how come we couldn't see the true nature of it? I guess we are not one with the valley. One with the forest. What do they mean? Sniff, sniff. Imagine like reading as a car like sniff, sniff. Whoa, creepy looking face right there. That is a Tinder profile picture if I've ever seen it. Come here. I don't think I want to if you're going to look like that, buddy. My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby ferns, moss grub, caramel top, toadstool. Can you smell it? It's probably going to make us pass out. Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. Oh, I do not trust that one bit. I don't trust a guy in a huge wizard getup talking about something being like, here, drink this. Like, yeah, that's the fastest trip to the hospital I'll ever get. Yeah, see? We already regret it. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's acid. Oh, we're going on a trip, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, we are literally going on a trip. Holy. The trees are attacking me. You can kind of see like an old man face here. There's the beard, the mustache, the nose, and the two eyes. Whoa, it just froze my mouse over there. You gain the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junimos scrolls. So, that's really all we can do with that. And I think there's only one person that we haven't met yet with that done. Yes, we haven't met the little girl, which I think her name was Jo, was it? Just J-O, Jo? Not exactly sure. But we got a couple more things we want to do here. First off, what time does the library close? 6? We got plenty of time. So we need to make a trip back to our farm and collect the four foraging things that we have found. So it was what, the dandelion, the daffodil, horseradish, and I can't remember what the fourth one was. But we need to go get those, and you guys will see why relatively soon. As I falter my way through everything. Alright, here we are. Horseradish, it was a leek. That was the other one. So let's take all 4 of these with us, along with the prehistoric scapula. Let's actually do that first. Oh, now that I think about it. Oh, I do have the scarecrow. I need to remember, I need to make a scarecrow before I call it a day, because I need to make sure that my crops are safe. Because again, scarecrows have, it's a 16 by 16 box, 8 pixels in all directions away from wherever you place a scarecrow. So honestly, we just need one scarecrow and place it right in the middle of where all of our crops are, and we're safe. We're pretty much set to go. Alrighty, so this is a new one. I don't even think in any of the games that I played I've ever seen this, so we're going to put this right here. One thing I do remember, it will show if you have gotten enough to get a reward, after you place one, once you place it above it, it'll say new reward. So you don't actually, you don't have to go up to Gunther every single time and ask to see if you've done enough to get yourself a reward. He will give you, it'll tell you if you've done enough to gain the reward at that point. Alrighty, with that said, let's head back in the community center and see what it is that we need to do. Although it should be apparent because we've actually brought what we need here. So we got the craft rooms. We have the spring forage bundle, which it's shaking because it pretty much knows that we have what it needs. But there is the winter foraging bundle, exotic foraging bundle, construction bundle, fall foraging, and summer. So in the spring, whenever you click on one of these, it'll show exactly what it is they're asking for. So in the winter, you'll need a winter root, crystal fruit, snow yam, crocus, and you can just check all of them ahead of time. There's 3 of them in the summer. In the fall, there's these 4 that you got to keep an eye open for. Construction, basically a lot of wood, stone, and hardwood. Hardwood we don't have any of just yet. And the exotic, you only need to bring, obviously, the amount what it's showing here. So you only need 5 out of all of these. And we'll be running into those later on. But since we got them, let's go ahead and put them in. It doesn't really matter where you put them. I just like to line them up. Bundle is complete. And then with every bundle that's complete, you get yourself a flower and you get yourself a reward. You get yourself an assortment of wild spring seeds. So basically, of the 4 that we just gave him, we now have 30 that are going to grow into that. So we basically just got a whole bunch of just, free money, basically. Because, then we can just take those and sell them. They don't sell for a whole lot, but it is something. And it's going to be opening us 2 more areas. So let's go ahead and give those a look at. And this is why, to me, it's obviously way more fun to do it this route instead of just simply going out of the way. Maybe it's... No, yeah, I think it's shaking because we're in that particular month. Or it could mean that we have it because we do have the parsnip. That could be why that's shaking. And this one, we don't have any of this. So I wonder why that's shaking. Because we haven't collected any of that. I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, so yeah, these are exactly what we need for our spring crops, our quality crops. This is why, there's more than one reason for it, but this is one of the reason why we have ourselves a golden, a high rarity parsnip. We're going to need 5 of them for this. We don't even have to use that one. We could have 5 melons, 5 pumpkins, 5 corn. You guys know what I'm talking about. But there's other reasons for having it too. These are your summer crops, our fall crops, animal bundle, and artisan bundle. Now there's no winter bundle because there's no crops to grow during the winter time. Okay, you can find some foraging around that you can do. But as far as crops go, there's really not much. You have the river fishing, the night fishing. There are certain fish that only appear at night. Lake fish, ocean fish, specialty fish, which these ones are a little bit harder and rarer to get. And then the crab pot bundle, which once we get ourselves a crab pot, we'll go into more details about that. Hitting about 520 though. Still have a little bit of energy left, so let's go and clear out some... Well, first we need to clear out some areas in order to plant these, because if I remember right, you still need to have slots for them to go in. I don't remember if they need to be watered though. That completely escapes me. I don't think they need to be, but we'll water them just in case. And then above all else, we do need to make ourselves a scarecrow. We do have 1 coal, so we are capable of doing that. We should probably do that first, as if we don't, I will forget all about it. Perfect. And we'll just set him right there. So now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That still kind of leaves that a little bit open. Oh, we got a 300 gold for just doing that. Let's make a second one. We want to be on the safe side here. So we'll put this guy here. I thought one of them would be enough, and if you need to relocate it, you just hit it with an axe or a pickaxe, and it'll just pop right out. But we'll be extra careful about it. And just by having these 2 out here, now our crops are 100% safe. We do not have to worry about crows going out of their way and completely, you know, destroying our future harvest, basically. Let's go ahead and set this for here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move all the grass out of the way. We will eventually have, because another thing that grass can do is that they can get way too close and actually interfere with your crops. It's nothing too bad. Again, you just don't want it. You don't want it to have it get out of hand. It's relatively easy to keep the grass from, you know, going that way. Just by slicing it off over there, we don't have to worry about it really, like, coming too close and messing with our crops. Boy, we're going to be using a lot of energy on water now. Because every single time we use the can of water, I think it takes away 2 health. I must have miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops. Oh, yeah, because I went 5 down, and then I went 6 across, but this counted as space number 1. That's embarrassing. Anyways, that is actually very, very embarrassing that I actually let that happen. How are we doing energy-wise? We still got quite a bit. Let's chop this tree down. That should be enough to use up the rest of our energy. Fantastic. Alrighty. And with that done... Well, actually, we should probably put these away. There we go. Give Beast a good pet there. What are we looking at tomorrow? Nice and sunny day. So we'll see how much energy we lose just by watering all of our plants. Foraging, level 2. We can now create ourselves a survival burger. And our axe proficiency went up another 0.1, which again isn't going to really show much until we hit about level 10. And once we get the better weapons, the better tools. Weapons. Alright, oh, another letter. What do we got here? Dear Farmer Frosty, I'd like to apologize for joking about your grandpa's old cottage when we first met. It's a really nice little house. However, you might need some more space someday. That's where I can help. If you bring me some raw materials and pay a fee, I can expand your house. The first expansion I offer includes a kitchen. With a kitchen, you'll be able to cook any recipe you've learned. Anyways, I hope you're starting to feel at home in Stardew Valley, Robin. That's really nice. Oh, hello there. Oh, see, notice how we kind of like hit that just barely. Again, always be a little bit careful about that, because if you do it too many times, you also have to worry about beasts like ruining your crops or anything like that. He can walk right through them the same way as you do, and it's not going to disturb the crops whatsoever. Alrighty. But yeah, if you whack it a few too many times, you're pretty much done for. And I think whacking it with an axe or a pickaxe just takes it out in one hit. So with the scythe, you know, you have a little bit of room to, you know, kind of hit it just barely. But if you accidentally swipe at it with an axe or a pickaxe, it's just insta-gone. There ain't much you can do about that. Alright, let's get our parsnips over here. Perfect. Whoop. There we go. Whoop. Trying to make the most out of every piece of energy that I can. What actually do I need for the survival burger now that I think about it? I don't even remember the survival burger. Oh, it's a recipe. That's right. So I can't. I can't just craft it right now. I've actually got to get the stuff for it. Maybe that's why. Because even in my main run, I haven't really gone on my way to like make a whole lot of like the recipe items. Okay. God, my garden looks horrible. It's like I've got all these like random spots that are just completely empty. This is especially gonna throw my OCD into complete disarray. Yep, see, I just lost 2 energy there for no reason. That's a massive shame. Now, some people might be thinking, okay, this probably gets really old after a while. And you're right. You know, after a certain amount of days, the watering portion does get a little bit old. However, that is nullified once you actually start upgrading the watering can. Same with the hoe. So when it comes to the axe and the pickaxe, the biggest thing that gets upgraded out of it is that it takes less hits to take down trees and some rocks, or in some cases you can take out the bigger wood stumps or the bigger rock stumps. When it comes to the hoe and the watering can, when they get upgraded, you can actually hold on to the button and it'll give you a wider range that it'll actually take effect of. So with the hoe, I believe the first one will let you dig 3 spaces in front of you. So instead of just 1 space, it's 3 spaces. Same with the watering can. I believe it's 3 spaces in front of you. The second upgrade makes it 5 spaces in front of you, and the third upgrade goes 3 in front. No, it goes 3 in front, then you can choose 5 in front, or it goes into a 3x3 box, I believe, on the final upgrade. Because let me see here, it goes, I think it's copper, then gold, then iridium. I don't think there's a silver one in between. I think I stated there was one before, but I believe that is incorrect. So, you know, don't really take my word on that. So yeah, as you can see, we lost 200 of our energy just by watering everything. And that is going to happen at some point. But again, later on, you are capable of increasing the amount of energy that you do have. And obviously, you know, if I wanted to, which I probably will, we can actually utilize these and make ourselves these little quick fix-ins, the field snacks. So we'll take that. And we gained ourselves a lot of energy right back. Something that I don't normally do too much, but I figure we might as well take advantage of it. In fact, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about the farm right now. I'm actually going to want to go into the dungeon because, what is it? I got to hit the, explore the mine. Yeah, level 5. That shouldn't take too long. And those berries aren't even out yet, so... Oh, maybe what I should do, because I am a little bit low on energy. Let's see here. See if I can find like some acorns and pine cones and whatever else the other thing was. Just get these out really quick. So we can get ourselves more field snacks. Let's see here. Oh, wrong one. Ah, that's such a waste. Okay. Maple seed, that's what it is. Alrighty, there we go. I thought it was set to my 5 slot, but I forgot I moved everything over once I got the sword. And I was like, no, I'm wasting energy. Oh, well. Alright, I think this should be more than enough. We can make ourselves a good amount of field snacks with this. Give him a good pet. Let's give him some water. Doesn't do anything if you do give him some water, but it's just nice. So, you know. I know that was a massive waste, but whatever. Whatever, I don't care how much of a waste it is. Oh my goodness, we only had 1 extra. Okay, I need more pine cones. I'm going to be wasting a lot here, but I'm only going to chop it down, not the stump part. Save up a little bit. Okay, we got a good amount of pine cones there. 4 of them for the field. I think that should be more than enough, I believe. Alrighty. Again, if you hold shift, you do everything in amounts of 5. And so, you know, it'll just take up the maximum amount until you do hit that point where you've actually hit 5. Or, you know, just as much as it possibly can. Alright, let's go ahead and eat one of the field snacks. Yeah, that should be fine. I should have more than enough to hit level 5. I don't want to pick that up. You know what? The thing that's going to suck, I probably should have left some of my tools behind in the early portion. But the thing that's going to suck is that I'm very limited in my backpack space. Exploring the mine's a lot easier once you have Even like 24 spaces is more than enough in the very beginning portions of it. You know, it's not till you start hitting the real lower levels that you're really going to need as much backpack space as humanly possible. And even then, you got to try and save it. You got to have room for all the stuff that you're going to be carrying, as well as stuff that you'll be taking into it. We just have a field snack now, but later on, we're going to need like better stuff for us. So we do have to start from the beginning again. We probably actually should test our fortune too. Because now that I think about it, if I'm coming down here and my fortune is rotten, then I'm pretty much not going to be looking to get nearly as much done as I would hope. Oh, well, we got lucky. God, I forgot how bad the rusted sword is at first. Now, the biggest thing we're looking for right now is copper ores. Perfect. And just anything else like that's a little bit more rare and valuable. Ooh, that's nice. That's in amethyst, if I'm not mistaken. Still a little bit worthwhile. You can get hit with status ailments, as you can see. With the slimes, if you get hit, you do have a small chance that you will be slowed. Should be 5 hits. Yeah, that is an amethyst. The quartz is... Actually, the stone is the least important. Nothing. Wow. That's unfortunate. Yeah, in the very beginning, you got to figure out what is worth keeping. And in our case, the stone, not as much as having ourselves some bronze ore, copper ore, my bad, bronze ore. Sap, doesn't matter. One of the few things that comes out of this crate that's really nice is, I think it's called a cave carrot. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe the slime is the least important. Ooh, in fact, we actually get rid of that for the cave carrot. Cave carrot is a good little health and energy rejuvenator for us. Doesn't give you a whole lot, you know, a good amount of energy anyways. Enough. Yeah, I think right now the slime is the least important for us, because at least with stone, you know, we can utilize that to build stuff. Ooh, a geode. A geode is the most... Oh, let's see here. What can we get out of a quartz? I don't think not a whole lot, but again, I think stone... Well, nah, the quartz... Quartz, I don't really care enough about quartz at the moment. You can utilize it for stuff in the future, but not enough of it in the beginning portions of the game to warrant wanting to keep it around. And again, the stone for, you know, future stuff that we'll be making, a little bit more worthwhile. Let's see here. Coal we don't really care about too much either. Again, it's mostly copper ore. And we're just trying to hit level 5, which we just did. So when you do that, if you can actually take the elevator and go down to floor number 5. And if I didn't state it before... I should state it now. And it's already past 6, so I can't do anything with the geode yet until tomorrow. If I didn't state it before, I should note that... What was I going to note? Oh, yeah. Every single time that you it's like every single day, or even if I left and went through again, every single time you enter the mines, the layout's going to be different every single time. Oh, second geode. Nice. Looks like I got a little bit of luck on my side today. And I get to keep 3 of the field snacks I made too. Because once I'm out of energy, I'll just be heading home. Because it's already 7:30. My goodness, today just kind of flew right by. But also flew by in comparison to like other days. Ooh, actually, let's go ahead and just head down. And we're not going to get much out of it. And we don't want to go too far. Because I think once it's about 8:30, we want to head back. Nice. We're actually getting really lucky here with the geodes. If we get really lucky and they're all like a good mineral that we haven't taken to the library yet, we should be getting our first reward actually. Oh, nice. Sometimes you will get lucky and have it so that a slime is what gives you the ladder to move down. Nice. I'm not going to worry about him. Hitting about 840, so what we'll do is we'll go down this ladder just to go up it and leave the mine. Because now if we went down, Okay, yeah, it's every single day it changes. Alrighty, so deeper in the mine. Now we gotta reach level 40 in the mine. Yay us. And I think we gotta, don't we have to, let's see here, gathering, raising animals, introductions. I can't remember, let me go check. How do I prove that I'm a master? I think they have to, yeah, true adventurers only. I think that we get, since we've gone to level 5, I think the next morning we're gonna get a letter. It's going to tell us to kill a certain amount of slimes. And once we slay a certain amount of slimes, I think it's like 40 of them. 20, 30, or 40, I think is what the number is. Once we do that, they'll let us in, which is pretty nice because you can actually get some really good early game weapons from them. Not too pricey if my memory serves me right, which, you know, it rarely ever does. But hey. But nice, we got ourselves 3 field snacks. We'll actually be able to get ourselves a lot of energy back in the future. For now, let's put you away and you away. Amethyst we can sell because we've already taken 1 to Gunther. Keep those 3 geodes. And yeah, that should do it for the evening. What do we got going on tomorrow? Gonna rain? That's even better. What was our luck anyways? Spirits feel neutral today. So, you know, it was about 50-50. Queen of Sauce. I don't think I've ever shown this one before. So the Queen of Sauce teaches us recipes that we can actually make in the kitchen once we do get ourselves a kitchen. Anyways, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish is stir fry. Perfect way to get some healthy greens in your plate. Saute the greens a little, sesame oil, and make sure to add plenty of fresh ginger and garlic. Now breathe deeply. Oh, that's good. Now we've learned how to make ourselves stir fry. And again, it won't showcase it in the collections until you've actually made it. But once we have ourselves a kitchen, we go to the stove, it'll give us a list of, hey, here's what you know how to make, and it'll tell you the ingredients needed in order to make it. Let's go ahead and call it a night, see what the daily profits give us. 100 for the amethyst. Feels pretty good. And with that, we are actually going to call it a part, ladies and gentlemen. So I do hope you enjoy the rest of your evenings, and we'll catch you all in the next part.